This is a little opening segment. Basically, this was supposed to be a podcast, but after I did all of the chapters and I did a little bit of editing and put it all together, had the pictures and everything looking all great, I realized that iTunes doesn't work as me posting the actual content to them. What they do is they take the content from websites, so you have to give them an RSS feed, right? So now basically the podcast idea is scrapped, and basically I'm just gonna cut off the podcast part and relabel it as a discussion and put it on YouTube. I was gonna put podcast episodes on YouTube anyways, but so basically this is the first episode of LLTH discussion. So enjoy. Hey you guys, this is gonna be my first podcast I ever did. It's gonna be starring me, of course, talking about games and whatnot. Basically the podcast will go, I don't know, forever long I want it to go. Yeah, so this is my first podcast. I never did a podcast before. It's going to be about video games, of course. Yeah, so here it is. I don't know the name for this podcast yet, so if I post it on YouTube or post it through GarageBand or whatnot, it'll have the name there. So the final name will finally be, done, and you'll see it. And then so right now I'm not going to mention a name because I don't really know what name I should pick yet. Yeah, so let's just say I have a YouTube channel, Leave Luck to Heaven, FB, which is basically Nintendo fanboy, basically. I also have the Facebook page too. I basically post news from all over the place. I don't usually post rumors because I don't like rumors because they always end up to be false most of the time, depending on who says it, And then it's more of a he said, she said kind of thing. Yeah, so I didn't really write down any ways of how this would go, so I'm just going to start this thing off with basically saying what I've been up to, what games I've been doing, and then maybe talk about systems or other new stuff that is happening. So this month is September, right? Yeah, September. I think it's like the 7th or something. But yeah, so I've been mostly going back into my old games catalog because I'm still paying off the student loan, which is a bitch. Oh my god, what a bitch. They always charge you so much money too. It's like, fuck, stop trying to rob me, Yeah, but so basically I'm not supposed to buy any big titles right now. I might spend money on some niche things from the eShop or whatnot, but for this month, maybe even next month, I'm not supposed to buy any games. Because that's basically my biggest expense is games. Because I'll just run up in the store and buy freaking 6 games, play 3 of them, 2 of them never open, and the other one look at it and think, why the fuck did I even buy this? Yeah, so what I've been playing is basically Field Runner. I clocked in 7 hours and 39 minutes. It says that in my activity log. Of course, some of those minutes are going through the menu and selecting the field you want to play. But basically, Field Runner is a game that came out for the iPhone, which was, I don't want to say re-released, downported, basically. Yeah, downported to the DSiWare, right? But I'm playing it through the 3DS, so I downloaded on the DSi and transferred it, basically. It's a fun game. Basically, it's a tower defense game where army characters, helicopters, tanks, giant mechanical robots and shit, they all just try and run you down, and you have to build up guns and basically smash their shit You know, they come down and you're just shooting them with like laser cannons, flamethrowers, and they're just dying and they're making little sound effects. It's a nice game. Yeah, basically, I think it might be $4, $5 maybe. It's not even that expensive. I got it a long while ago, so it's a good game. It has touch control, of course, because the iPhone version had the touch control, but the difference between the iPhone version and this one is that basically the touch controls are all on the bottom, of course. But when you go over your gun, instead of seeing the stat on the iPhone one, basically you'll see it on the top of the DS's screen, on your DSi or 3DS, whichever one you choose. But you'll see the stat on top, and it'll tell you how much the gun is, how much you can sell the gun for, how much the gun will cost, and blah, blah, blah. There should be about, if I remember, there should be, what is it, like 6? Yeah, I think there's like 6 overworlds. I can't call them overworlds, basically 6 map types. There's like Skyland or Skyworld or something, plus there's like the one field. Basically, the object is to beat 100 rounds of it. It's really fast. You think it would be long because it's 100 rounds. But it goes fast. The guys run in, you shoot them down. When you don't have the speed up, speed ups are unlocked after 45 matches. But 45 rounds, basically. So in each one sit-in, there's 100 rounds, right? And the guys come in, you kill them. But after 75, you unlock the double speed, so everything will move faster, and you can play through lots of levels fast, or die very fast. There's a lot of good stuff in there. There's some slowdowns to slow down characters. It's a good tower defense game. It has all the stuff you would need. Stuff to slow down enemies, stuff to shoot through either full objects, like full like walls that are built in the game. You can have these laser cannons that will shoot through them and everything. Yeah, so it's a good game. I was replaying it because I transferred it, and when you transfer a DSiWare to 3DS, it basically deletes. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, after Field Runner, I've been playing Mario Kart 7. What a great title. Holy shit. God, I could talk about that. Okay, I played that for 6 hours and 11 minutes, basically online, because I love racing online, even though a lot of people are cheap assholes and you get those ones. So basically, Mario Kart 7 is... Well, of course, anyone, if you're a gamer, you know what Mario Kart 7 is. It's kind of, okay, let's just say you don't know. Basically, Mario Kart 7 is a game where you race to the finish line, but not like any racing game where it's stupid and it's like, yeah, I'm in a car, whoop-de-fucking-do, I'm driving, yay, look at me, I can drive, yeah, Gran Turismo. Actually, a couple Need for Speeds, I actually like those, but they had like extra stuff like boosts and all kinds of shit. But really, I can't play a game unless it has some kind of fucking, item shit. Like if I'm racing, I want to be shooting down people and shit. So Mario Kart totally does that. The only problem is it does it in a kind of happy way, but it's still okay. It's not like it's Roadkill or anything, Roadkill's a GameCube title. I don't know if anyone knows that title or not. It's probably on PS2 too. So Mario Kart, basically there's 8 players, not like the Wii version where it has, I think, 12. But honestly, the controls for it is very nice. Even the gyroscope. The Wii one, oh my god. The characters, I used to play it. I played 150, 130 hours of that, right? But then once I played Mario Kart 7, the controls on Mario Kart Wii totally felt absolutely broken. I couldn't even take them now. Like going back to the Wii one is a pain in the ass. It's like I can't even control these cars. They're drifting off the road. I'm falling in water. It's bullcrap, honestly. Yeah, so I've been playing Mario Kart 7. I mostly play online. If you race against me, it'll be like Brandon, double stars, like star at the beginning, star at the end. Yeah, and I usually always pick Bowser's Castle. I love that one stage. The music is perfect. There's stuff to hit you. There's lava to dodge. And it's just a nice track. Yeah, so Mario Kart 7's a good game. I also went back to play Kid Icarus. This is kind of a shameful thing to say, but I have not beaten Kid Icarus. And I bought it launch day. I mean, honestly, I had it, what was it, maybe like 10 days after it came out or something. I wasn't really going to buy it right away, but I thought maybe I should. But yeah, so I got the Kid Icarus, and I think I'm up to level 13 or 14 maybe. And every time I play, it's either I'm playing online or I'm playing, basically I'm replaying levels I already beat just to play them harder. Like, I love just replaying levels and unlocking items and stuff. Like, basically most of my time is all done in that. Yeah, so it's kind of shameful, but I've played, for this month, I played already 2 hours and 42 minutes. I was just the one time playing. But yeah, I played like over 20 hours already of that game, and I haven't even beat the story, so in like money wise, that's good. It's worth it. Honestly, the game is a great game. Graphics are nice. 3D is just stellar. Like, flying through that shit and you see the shit coming at you, it's nice. Yeah, so that's really all I can talk about Kid. Well, I could say some more detail about it, but I think anyone who has the game, already has it. But for anyone who doesn't, basically, you have, you're fairy. Of course, you're fairy. You're flying around. It's like a rail shooter while you're in the air. So basically, it brings you along. You have to control yourself to dodge shit, kind of like Rage for the iPhone or something. But basically, you go and you dodge all this shit, right? And you're shooting down. The problem, I thought they were going to put, the Circle Pad Plus controls into it, right? But what the hell was that, man? Like, I put it in and it's like, oh, now you can play with your left hand. So you're left-handed. It's like, who the fuck wanted those controls? Like, who the hell is left-handed? Like, what the shit? I know that's kind of mean to left-handed people, but if you're left-handed and you use the stylus on the left hand, why the hell are you going to buy the Circle Pad Pro to make the system heavier and bigger, right? And just for the one little knob, it's kind of pointless. It's annoying. Like, I wanted to use it to control the cursor, but that went away. At first, it will feel very demanding of you with that cursor. But basically, once you go into settings, customize it a bit, slow down the cursor a bit, or speed it up depending on how fast you want it to go, or even when you're turning and stuff, it works out. So you get God powers, basically. The God powers are, you touch them and they'll destroy all the enemies on the screen while you're shooting down stuff. Pit is able to use, like, I don't know, hundreds? I don't know if it's 100, but there's a lot of different weapons, and every weapon has its own stats. So basically, instead of upgrading Pit, basically, you get the weapons and you can combine them. You can fuse weapons. You can street pass people and they give you weapons, but you have to pay for them still, which is a piss off. But you pay for the weapons, or you can crush them down into hearts, make a little cash off of that, even though it's not cash, it's hearts. Currency is hearts in this, which makes sense because the old game, you collected hearts through platforming. And then the second part of the game is basically you go on to a land battle. That's when the controls become more... actually, it's not that hard. well, when I first played it, I thought the controls were a lot harder than what it seemed, but it turned out to work out alright, you know, like I went through and it's like, okay, this is easy, like all I have to do is move the cursor to turn left or right with the stylus, right? And I dodge with the, what was it, the L, I think? Yeah, with the L and the circle pad. You can't jump in the game, so basically you can get items that make you jump, and you have like special stuff down there. Yeah, so it's a good game. Only complaint would be that they didn't put in the circle pad control scheme. Yeah. The next game I've been playing was Wario Land 4, GBA title, since I'm an ambassador, because I always have to have every frickin' system first, because it's like, if I don't have it first, I'm not me, you know. It's like, if my brother or cousin or anyone got the system before me, I would like frickin' slip my wrist in the tub. Shit. That's kind of bad. Nah, I wouldn't do that, but that shit's fucking funny. Oh shit, who even does that? Freaking idiots. Yeah, Wario Land 4 is a nice game. Oh yeah, I was listening to a podcast. What was it? Nintendo World Report podcast. They were talking about them playing it, right? Which is funny because I was playing it and then it's like, what? They're having their retroactive is playing that? I was like, what the hell? I was like, oh, if I just started playing it a little bit sooner. I used to have the game for Game Boy Advance, but that's somewhere in my closet, and I really don't want to go through the hassle of digging out it, and I have no time to do something like that. I hope the quality of this recording is good. I have it somewhat close to my face because I don't want it to not hear me, because everyone who knows me is like, oh, I can't hear a fucking thing you say. Speak up. Stop mumbling. Yeah, Wario Land 4. Basically, it takes the same concepts of the first Wario Land, right, and improves on them, making the game a lot better. Some people had some complaints about it, saying that they couldn't really get the handle of it, but it's like, are you stupid? Like, that game is so easy, you know? And plus, I was playing Wario Land Shake It, or in Japan, the Shake It Dimension. That would have been way cooler of a name. Shake It Dimension. Yeah. But, yeah, so basically, in the game, Wario Land Shake It, you shake the Wii Remote to grab stuff, and you shake to hit the ground and stuff. It has more mechanics than basically the Wario Land 4. So what you end up with is, when you play Wario Land, if you played Wario Land Shake It, then played Wario Land 4, you have a less basically confusing game, a more simplistic game than that game. Not saying that it's very simplistic. It has its times where it's like, damn, what the hell do I do? Like in that stupid snow level where it was a total bitch to me. It's like, oh, I had to roll in a damn circle because the screens go like clockwise, like, you know, and basically the level is circular, so basically if I walk to one side, I'll pop up at the other side and not really know it. Like a Pac-Man game where you go off the screen and shit. But yeah, Wario Land's good. There's a lot more games. Super Mario Land 3D Land. What did I say? Super Mario Land 3D Land? Okay. Super Mario 3D Land. Oh wow, that's a great game. I think I played that for like an hour. I usually just play it for an hour because I'm only doing the bonus levels. No, 59 minutes or something? Yeah, 59 minutes. Yeah, so I'm usually playing the bonus levels. It's like you go in. The game's a great game to buy, honestly, and right now it's like $29 at Best Buy. I say get it, you know, don't waste time and just sit around not getting it. Just go out, get it, play it. Like, it's way better than I'd say the new Super Mario Bros. 2, because you have like 8 worlds, and then on top of it, this is somewhat of a spoiler, after you beat Bowser, you get another 8 worlds to play, and it's basically harder versions of the worlds you just played. And you'd think most of the levels would look the same. Most of them do look the same, but a lot of them are changed up slightly. Like you have different obstacles to fight, different people to get. Sometimes you fight that girl with the boomerang and the guy at the same time. That was a sick fight. I love how that freaking Koopa comes in. She comes in and she's like, boom, boom, or some shit. I don't know. It always like gets to me. It's like, oh my god, I love that character. It was actually a new character created just for that series. Same with the Tanuki Bullet Bills and Tanuki Goombas and Tanuki Bowser. That was sick, honestly. With Bowser with the Tanuki, I was like, oh my god, is that actually Bowser? Holy fuck, that is sick. Right? But then it was a Goomba. Oh yeah, that's a spoiler there. I should have said that before, but whatever. The game's very old anyway, so if you haven't played it, it's kind of your own fault. Sorry. After that, I've been playing Mr. Driller, Drill Till You Drop. What a great game. Like, I swear it's like, I don't know, probably $4 again. It's a game where basically, if you ever played Dig Dug, this is the son of Dig Dug, and what he does is he drills in the ground and it goes downwards. So basically the object of the game is to keep drilling down until you make it to the bottom. That game, oh my god, that's a nice game. It's like, I don't know, the music, it's like somewhat Japanese. It's like so catchy and shit. Like, I don't know, I play that sometimes for hours and sometimes only 40 minutes. It's a great game though. And then there's a lot of levels that you can do too, so there's a lot to keep you busy if you want something to just download, you know, keep your time or waste time. Trajectile, that's another game that was transferred over. Basically, I have to rebeat all the levels and get golds because I always have to have a gold. If I don't have a gold, it's like, it just pisses me the fuck off. I'm like one of those guys where it's like, I have to get everything in this damn game and I need to complete it or I don't consider myself as beating it, which means I didn't beat Budokai, Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I still need some breakthroughs in that game, but I'm not going back to that game. I can't even play it. It feels too broken compared to number 2. Yeah, Trajectile is a nice game. It's old, basically. It's DSi where what you do is you use the stylus to control these rockets sort of things, and you shoot them up kind of like that game with the paddle, and you shoot the ball up and you bounce the paddle back, but instead you're shooting these rockets and they bounce around, hit stuff, and you try to get these certain blocks that you hit that are like almost rainbow kind of colored. You hit these blocks, and basically once you hit the blocks without using all of your arrows, you get a medal, like a gold medal, and it tracks your score and you unlock more levels. There's a lot of effing levels in that, so it'll keep you busy for a good while. Yeah, so that's basically, well, I don't want to say all the other stuff I've been playing because it could go on for an effing long time. Probably in future podcasts I'll have other gamers come on, of course, because it'd be kind of lame with just me talking here, unless I'm talking about news or stuff. Actually, let's move into that. That's not even a good segue or anything, but basically games that are out right now or news. Let's talk about there's new. You know the new Super Mario Bros. Game that's out, right? That game, I wanted to get it, but then I saw that it only had 6 worlds. So I was like, what the hell? So I'm looking at this, like my little brother has the game, so I'm able to actually look at the actual game and look at the actual levels. Plus, even if my little brother didn't have the game, I could just go check freaking one of those websites that show me like world maps and stuff, or even buy the guidebook to overview it and whatnot. But basically, it has 6 worlds, and then you have other worlds that you need to unlock, but it's just, I think it's 3 other worlds. So basically, it's like you have 9 worlds, but at the end, it's basically like, it's kind of like you have the 8 worlds plus the 9th bonus world, but basically the 6 worlds, after you beat those 6 worlds, you already beat Bowser, so it's like, okay. Like, basically, my little brother already beat it. Like, he got the game. And then the next time I saw him, it was like, oh, yeah, I already beat that game. And it's like, what the you already beat it? Like that? Like, the Wii one took me, like, a little while to beat it. You know, like, I wasn't trying to rush through stuff because I always collect the coins. But, yeah, so he already beat it. I'm like, damn, what the frig? And I checked through some of the stuff. I played a couple levels at Best Buy. Played a couple levels off of his thing. And it's a short-ass game. Very short. So I really want to see what they're going to do with the DLC for that. I want to know if they're going to put, like, more levels or, like, maybe a lot of coin rushes or how much that's even going to cost. Because looking at the game, you don't really see where, you know, you're going to get the DLC. Because most games, like, say, Guitar Hero and that, when you buy a song, there's an actual shop you go through. There, I don't see nothing there. Oh, and it says, like, world total. What is up with that? Is that... I don't even believe that's the world total, because how many people get 1 million coins already and there's only 50 million coins collected? That seems a little small for all the people who bought it. Unless they're all, like, losers that suck ass, you know? But, yeah, oh my god, there was a big controversy about this. Basically, people were saying that this is, like, too many Mario games we're getting because of all the different Mario games we're getting out, and they're like, oh, Mario fatigue in that, and it's like, really? I'm listening to people, like, on podcasts and people on YouTube, and they're complaining. It's like, oh, we got new Super Mario this, and we're gonna get another one on Wii U. Like, stop right there. Right there. The Wii U one is not even fucking out, so shut your mouth right there. You can't even put that one in there. Like, you know it's going to come out, but you can't even say shit about it because you haven't even played it. You don't know it. That means I can't even say shit about it. You know, even the people who actually played the demo, they can't say shit because it's not out. So how the fuck are you going to say anything, you know? Like, honestly. You can't say anything to it because it's not out. Now, what's taken into context of the other games? Now, these people are complaining because it's like, they're calling this New Super Mario Bros. 2. And there's 3 games in the series. Whoa, what? There's 3 games in the series? What? No. You have that shit all fucking wrong. This really pisses me off. Okay, so they're saying they have basically 3 games in the series. Wrong. You have the DS game. Now, you have the Wii game and the 3DS game. Look at this. The DS game was a great game. It had the verses and everything. I love the game. Never bought it, though. I played it on my little brother's 3DS. I practically beat the game there, so it's like, why should I buy it? Which is kind of cheap and greedy and whatever, but shut the fuck up. I'm not talking about me here, even though I am. Yeah, so the Wii one, everybody's like, oh, that's just an upscale. Oh, it's just better graphics. It's like, shut the fuck up. It takes a hell of a lot of work to put all of that shit in there. Like, they can't just upscale fucking the DS one. Like, are you fucking stupid? The pixels on the DS one, if you upscaled that, that game would look like a dirty white piece of shit. It would look like I wiped my ass with a freaking napkin and showed you it and said, here, play this. Like, you cannot stretch out the game. Like, you're fucking stupid. Shut the fuck up there. Just shut the fuck up. Honestly. So they had to redo all of the art. They redid all of the music and had good quality music compared to the DS one. A lot of people complain because it's like, oh, it's the same music, but shut the fuck up. Now, the Wii one is not a continuation of the handheld one, because handheld market and console market are 2 different things, but everybody thinks they're the same effing thing. That's why Sony is sucking dick right now with the PS Vita. I don't give a fuck if you're a PS Vita fan or whatever. Right now, their whole business model of putting frickin' Killzone and the games that they have on their console, on the handheld, is fucking stupid. I've been saying this from day one. That is fucking stupid. No one's gonna buy something that they can get on a console and play it in fucking full HD play that motherfucker while you're sitting down, drinking a soda, eating a fucking Big Mac, and playing it on your remote while you have grease on your remote. I clean my remotes all the time, just to say that. I don't keep that shit dirty. That's just nasty. But honestly, what the fuck? Like, that is some bullshit. Like, really? They're like, okay, but they're two different markets. So you're marketing to two different people. Unlike me, I have both of them. So there's a lot of people that have both of them, but they are two different things. Now, just like Mario Land and the Super Mario Bros. Were two different things, right? So basically, the DS one is of its own genre. It is the DS one. It's the handheld new Super Mario Bros. And when the Wii came out, it gave those console players who didn't really want to go out and buy a effing DS because they're like, fuck the DS, I got the Wii. The Wii's way better graphics, whatever. Even though right now the 3DS is like basically better. I'd say it's like the upgraded handheld version of a Wii without too much motion control, even though it has all the motion control. But basically we have now people saying that it was number 2. It's not number 2. It has none of the same mechanics whatsoever. Okay, it has lots of the same mechanics because it's a Mario game. But you can't basically look at the power-ups. Now, in the DS one, you got the Mecha Mushroom, you got the freaking ice turtle shell suit where you can go into a thing, right? You got the regular mushroom, of course, you got Fire Flower, and what else was there? I think that was it. But after that, now the Wii one has its own set of items. It has the mini mushroom. It has the helicopter cap. It has fire and ice sunflowers, or whatever they want to call them. Flowers, daisies, whatever. Daisy, Peach. But, yeah, so you got all this shit in there. And the Wii one, if you look at all the stuff, it has basically the only things it has similar is it's Mario, it's Luigi, it has the new Super Mario Bros. Brand, it has the Super Mushroom because that's a damn staple. Like, he can't turn into Super Mario unless he has a Super Mushroom. It has the star, of course, that's a freaking staple, and it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Staples. But fuck, now I got lost. Basically, it doesn't have the Mecha Mushroom, it doesn't have any of those shit. So it's its own game. It's made for Wii. It has a shake. It has the ability that when you jump, you can do an extra spin like in Mario Galaxy. What an innovation. Holy fuck. I use that spin all the effing time when I'm playing. It's just run through your stuff. It's like, oh fuck, I'm about to drop. Spin. Oh, motherfucker, I just land on the platform. Running through that shit. Fireballs. You jump over it. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, but enough of that shit. So now you get to the 3DS one. The 3DS one, this is how you have to look at it. The 3DS one is the number 2 because it's actually named New Super Mario Bros. 2 because it's not named DS because the other one, it would have made sense to just call it 3DS, right? But this one, what we have here is the number 2 to the DS one. Not a number 2 to the Wii one, nothing. So when you look at it like that, what you have here, it has less levels, so that's kind of a piss off. But the music quality is a lot better. Sure, they could have took the music from the Wii one, but did everyone buy the Wii one? Like, I don't think the Wii one sold as good as the DS one, because the DS one is clocking in like its funds, it's making that money, whatever. Yeah, so it's number 2, like, and they're fucking saying now we have New Super Mario Bros. 4, basically, because the Wii one. The Wii U one. No, the Wii one is number 1. The Wii U one is the number 2 to the Wii one. That's how it fucking goes. Simple. Simple as that. That's how you have to look at it. But these people are looking at it as, oh, it goes in 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's how it goes. Like, that's fucking stupid. It doesn't go like that at all. If it went like that, it would make no sense. Then it would be like, why the fuck are they doing some of the same things? Why the fuck is it going like this? That would make no sense, and it would just aggravate people. But you have to look at it as basically someone owns the Wii, they upgrade to the Wii U, so they get their next Mario game. Someone had the DS, they upgrade to the 3DS, and they get their next Mario game. That's how it is. So enough of that. What else? Something else people have been talking about. This is kind of old news now, but it's been on my mind for like ever. Wii U. Oh, people saying the Wii U is not a next-gen console. Honestly, that's like stupid. I don't even want to go into that because it's like it will piss me off. But so the Wii U is the next-gen console. This is how it goes. It goes. The consoles are released. That's that gen. When the next console is released, no matter what, even if the console is a freaking upgraded next Super Nintendo, and if it's the next console after, that means it's the next generation of console. That means it's part of that generation of console. So basically, if Nintendo went and said, let's make Super Nintendo 2 instead of making Wii U, basically, that would be the next gen console. Sure, it won't have the next gen graphics, because graphics and consoles move on two different things. Graphics are used for games, plus it's used for animation, plus it's used for cartoons, whatever you're going to use it for. But that's all a different thing. That's on its own thing. Graphics don't go with consoles. It goes with consoles, but the graphics where it's like next-gen graphics, next whatever graphics, doesn't comply with next-gen consoles. Sure, you'll have it on the next-gen consoles, but what I'm saying is basically you have your consoles, they upgrade, and that's the next gen. That's how it goes. You can't say it's the 7th gen. Wait, I think we're in the 7th gen still. We're in the 7th gen, and 8th gen is the next one, I think. I don't know, I'm getting lost. Too many shit. But basically what you have there is, now it's the 8th gen console. So the PS3 will have Sony will have its 8th gen console, and Xbox will have its 8th gen console. No matter what the difference, it's still the next gen of consoles. It'll be the three consoles fighting it out, unless one of the companies just like up and die. But I don't think Sony's going to do that, even though they lose a lot of money. Microsoft always makes money. Come on, they have PCs everywhere, Windows on everything, Windows phones, Windows everything. And plus, they have like freaking people making games that are like shit-ass games, like freaking connectables, just to make fucking money. Poor Rare. Oh my god. Yeah, but most of those people all left anyway, so it's kind of not the same Rare that we remember from Nintendo days. Yeah, so we use a next-gen console. I'm not going to say any more of that. I just wanted to get my word into everything. What else is in news? I want to get this to at least maybe 50 minutes or long or something. Let's talk about, I don't know, games that I would want for Wii U. What games would I want? Oh, yeah. I'm going to make an email address for this podcast so people can send me comments. You can also send me comments and to basically the YouTube channel I have or the Facebook. All you have to do is mention that, yes, you want me to read this comment on, your thing. So if you comment on something and say, not on a video, I'm saying like comment in like private message boxes and say that, please mention this comment on podcast blah, and I'll read it out, even if it's something stupid like, why the fuck does your voice sound so stupid? And I'll be like, because da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Are you happy? I guess you are now. Yeah, but basically send them to the Leave Luck for Heaven FB YouTube channel, or send it to the Leave Luck for Heaven Facebook page. The Facebook page is going alright. It has 31 likes. The YouTube channel is not doing as much as I want, but those guys are holding strong. They have 53 subscribers, so that's cool. Even though I've only been putting what's new on the eShop videos, I need to stop that. I'm going to end up run out of so many, things to put up. It's like, what's new on the eShop? What's new on the eShop? I want to put more stuff, but it's like, what can I put? And it's like, you know what? Fine, I'll just do this now. and get this out there so at least people can have something new to watch. Because YouTube's kind of slow right now. Unless you're subscribed to everyone in the kitchen sink, then it's not. But I'm basically subscribed to gamers, stuff about gaming, and news people, reviewers, stuff like that. Alright, so games I want for Wii U. There's a lot of fucking games I want that are going there. I want fucking new Super Mario Bros. U. That looks fucking nice. Like, the background images, just to what they're doing, looks awesome. Like, it looks like it's going to have a good set of new power-ups. Even if it doesn't bring back some old ones, I'm okay. Honestly, one of the old ones I want to see come back would be, like, the Hammer Bros suit where you could throw hammers. Sure, they got the boomerang one in Mario Land, the 3D land, but, you know, I want the actual one with the hammers. Like, that was fun. I want to chuck hammers at people, man. Let me smash a turtle with a hammer. Like, that'd be some funny shit. Yeah, so I'd get that game. Like, I'm talking about, these are games I'd buy on launch day, not so on and so forth, because I don't know what games are going to be coming out. Like, if I had to choose 5, this is like my 5. My next game would be ZombiU. Holy fuck, that game looks like basically Resident Evil, but it looks better because I don't like the Resident Evil's approach now, how it's going more action. Because I remember the days of, like, me playing Resident Evil 4 and the older ones, right? Where basically I would go around and there would be less ammo. I'd have to basically scrounge around for shit. And a lot of people can say that Resident Evil 4 was more action-based, but when you get down to it, there was, like, when I was playing it, there was a lot of places where I was running out of ammo, and I was like, oh, fuck, man. There was this one part where this fucking guy's attacking me, and I ran out of ammo, and I was just using the fucking sword. Not the sword, what is it? The machete? No, what the fuck is it? It's like a hunting knife, yeah, just a hunting knife, and I'm like, ching, ching, just fucking stabbing this shit. I'm like, oh, don't kill me, don't kill me. Oh, my God. I remember, when I played and I first saw those guys with the paper bag on their head, holy fuck, that scared the shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck is that thing? And it's just like, brr, brr, and it's like, oh fuck, hell no. I was like, fuck that shit, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I was like, fuck that. I ran into a house and I'm like cutting up stuff, trying to find fucking handgun ammo, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm so dead. Fucking shot him in his head. I'm like, duh. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? How is he still alive? And then right through my body. Holy fuck, that was cool though. After I died, I was like, fuck no, I ain't dying. I'm gonna run up in those people's face and just bust off the cap in their head. Yeah, so ZombiU looks great, man. Holy shit, the trailers, like, in game, you're like going through a fucking pipe and the fucking zombie grabs you in the pipe. Like, this is actual game, not cutscene or anything. It grabs you, rips you through the fucking pipe, and then the guy's like, oh, and he just pushes the zombie off of him. Like, honestly, you just literally, like, you use the pad and you, like, shake the pad, but it's like in a push motion, so the guy literally just pushes the guy off. He's like, get the fuck off of me. Pop, 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 dead. I was like, oh shit. And then it shows fucking guy with a helmet, motorcycle guy with the helmet coming in. He's like, and he has the fucking thing. He pulls out he's shooting him. He's messing up. He's like, oh fuck, I can't kill him. So he brings out a fucking, what is that thing? You know that stupid, is it croquet? I don't know. It looks like a croquet bat or something. No, not a croquet. What? Oh, it's that English bat that they use. It's like baseball, but it's like the stupid version. I don't know, what the hell is it called? Oh, okay, but whatever. He takes it out and he's just smashing his head in. I was like, oh, that's fucking sick. But yeah, that game looks great. Honestly, it looks like it's a survival horror. Plus, I love the concept of when you die, you die. That's like so retro gamer to me, where it's like, I die and I lose all my shit. I gotta get all this shit back. Saw the guy playing it on a review thing. The guy died like a bitch, like 5 times. Like, honestly, you know the zombies there that you just fought. How the fuck are you gonna die? Like, go in with like freaking Clash, you know? Go in and go, okay, yeah, I know this zombie's here, plus I'm here. Guy gets picked up and whipped at the ground like a pussy, and then his heart was, or like, I think he was biting at his jugular or something. Yeah, so Zombie U, great game. Gonna get that. I hope it's a great game when I play it. They said they could use the scanner, and you can scan around for actual friends' notes from like the freaking Nintendo, what is it called? Miiverse. That'll be sick. I'm not gonna get Nintendo Land. If it's a pack-in, yeah, I'd get it, but why the fuck am I gonna get Nintendo Land? The only way I'd get Nintendo Land if it goes cheaper than $59, you know? And if it's like I'm gonna have like some little get-together with some people, then I'll probably get it. But honestly, I don't want that fucking game. It's like, yeah, a bunch of mini games, but it's like, why get that when I can get fucking Pikmin 3? Like, who the hell would pick Nintendo Land over Pikmin 3? Are you stupid? Pikmin 3 looks so awesome. Oh my god, I played Pikmin 2, I beat that shit. But looking at Pikmin 3 and the graphics on the fucking orange, it's just so... It looks like an orange. Like, I can rip that shit open and eat that. It's like, wow. And there's like cherries and it has fuzz and stuff. Like, the graphics was always good on the original Pikmin. Like, you look at the leaves and it had glare on the leaf, and it had like, it was amazing. Yeah, so Pikmin 3 is my like third choice, of course. I'm probably gonna get all of these games at once, which is kind of greedy because I'll probably like get stuck on one of them. But if I get stuck on one, I can always switch to the other one, beat the other one, and then go back to that game. That's usually what I do. Yeah, so what would be my next game? What other games were announced? Shit, now I'm like totally lost. I know Super Smash Bros. Universe or whatever they're calling it is not coming out. Fuck. I know there was some... Oh, no, I don't think the Project P100 is coming out at launch date, so that sucks. I'm not getting Rabbids Land for fuck's sake. Like, who the hell wants that? I'd probably get the Batman Armored Edition, you know, because it's like, I didn't play the game, so if I get it, it would be something new, you know, and plus it has a whole bunch of shit. If it doesn't have the DLC in it, then I'm going to be like, fuck that, you know, I'm not really going to buy something if it's like not even the full package of the game, and the game's already been out for like, how long, like maybe 2 fucking years or something. Yeah, I don't know, it's probably been less than 2 years, but whatever. It feels like 2 fucking years. Like, I've been waiting for Wii U, and it feels like fucking 3 years for this shit. It's like, damn, why didn't this shit come out already? I want that fucking shit now. Like, give me my shit. I should run up in someone's house, just plop, 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 give me that shit. I wouldn't really do that. I'm just saying that. I don't want anyone to get the wrong impression or some shit, but totally. I guess, yeah, so Batman Armored Edition and, I don't know, maybe Assassin's Creed 3. Yeah, I guess Assassin's Creed 3. What really else could I get? And it looked nice. Like, you run around the vibrant areas, and then it has, like, switch controls on the thing, so you can press a button, and it already has the weapon out. So you don't have to go into no gay-ass menu, even though I think on the other one you don't really have to go into a menu. You can switch weapons with the control pad, which, not the control pad, but, like, the actual Xbox 360 remote. Yeah, so those would be the games I'd get for Wii U, the 5 games. I did a lot of talking, so I'm going to end this before 50 minutes, because 50 minutes seems like a long time for one guy talking. It's like, and plus, I kind of feel like I'm talking to myself almost, you know? I hope the quality of this is actually good, because I am not going to fucking repeat this. Oh my god, if the volume sucks on this, I am not repeating this. So this is the end segment. If I had a name for this podcast, I would have been saying, yay, this is the end of something something. I'll see you guys next time. But I'll see you guys next time, and on the next episode I'll actually have a name. This will be posted on YouTube, of course, if you're already watching it, and it will be posted on the iTunes podcast thing, and you can just find it through the different links I give you, or find it through searching. All right, later, you guys. Keep gaming and peace out.